Under the Iroko Tree. This story is about an overreaction. I know it's illogical, but so are depression and anxiety and suicidal thoughts. That's the point. These feelings are not normal or logical, yet they still happen, even when we would do anything to make them stop. I had done my homework. I knew everything there was to know about Mrs. M. I knew her medical history, her labs, and her imaging. I knew a line of work and a support system. I had read about her condition and learned how to manage it. Afternoon rounds start. I'm rehearsing my presentation in my head while trying to listen to everyone around me. My patient is next. I feel my pulse accelerate. The team's attention is all on me. The attendant looks on with mild disinterest, as though they can't muster up the effort to take the medical students seriously today. I begin, gathering as much false self-confidence as I can. Mrs. M is a 62-year-old female with a history of heart failure, hypertension, and suddenly nothing. My mind is blank. I feel as if I have never met Miss M in my life. Instead of my carefully planned presentation, my negativity floods the vacuum of the space in my head. It's deafening. What are you doing? You're embarrassing yourself. Look how easy it was for everyone else. Why can't you do this one simple thing? Look at their faces. They think you don't know anything. Your grade is dropping by the second. This is so like you. I hear my voice begin to shake as I try to push on, and I will the involuntary tears back into my lacrimal glands. I glance desperately at my notesman in front of me. Don't cry. Don't cry. I cling to my notes tightly as I find some footing in them. I struggle through the presentation, and by some miracle it ends. I manage to keep myself somewhat together, but everyone knows I'm not okay. Rounds end, and I leave quickly before anyone can try to say something comforting to me. I know it would only make me feel worse. As I walk to my car, I feel myself sinking into a familiar space. A place of profound self-doubt, self-hatred even. The discomfort in this space is suffocating, and I feel like it will never stop. I get into my car and curl into the front seats as the floodgates open. I sob freely, messily. I duck as people I know walk by on their way home for the day. I feel trapped in this moment. I feel everything and nothing all at once. I think I would do anything to stop feeling this way, and that's when I realize I don't trust myself to drive home because I can't guarantee I won't drive into incoming traffic to make it all stop, to finally get away from myself. The thought terrifies me. It's happened once before, and it terrified me then too. It's one thing to go through life not liking yourself. It's a whole other thing not to trust yourself. I don't know how much time passes, but I finally drive home, so slowly, so carefully, breathing deeply, stifling back more tears. I go to bed at 6 p.m. because sleep is the only respite, and set my alarm for 6 a.m. to go to the hospital and do it all again. Suicide seems unfathomable until you find yourself phantoming it. It's so desperately lonely, but you can't share that with anyone else. What a burden that would be. But here's the thing. When I spoke to my therapist, she said it's okay to talk about feelings of death. We're alive, so how can we not think about that? Since then, I began speaking to her about my suicidal thoughts. I haven't had as many. I've been getting better.